Ciao, Fabio here. Thank you so much for getting the app. Guys, I hope you are as excited as I am to get to the cooking right away. This app has a...
Hey everybody, this is Steve Cooper, food app review critic for TokeMag.com. And this week I am reviewing Let's Cook with Fabio Viviani and Bertolli Olive Oil. As you can tell by the name, it includes olive oil and Fabio Viviani, who, if you're not familiar, Fabio is, he first burst onto the scenes on the Top Chef food show competition, and during that he won the award for the fan favorite, and he has since got all sorts of endorsements, and he's blowing up everywhere, and you've probably seen him. So he has an endorsement with Bertolli Olive Oil, which totally makes sense with his Italian roots. And so they have put together this really nice app for the iPhone. It's 100 recipes, actually more than 100 recipes. It's got 16 full-length videos. I should also mention there's an iPad version of this app, and that version includes even more videos than the iPhone version does. Before I get into what this app does and how well it works and everything, I have to mention that this app is huge. It's 1.8 gigabytes when you install it, and the reason for that is that it includes all the videos right onto your phone. And a lot of the apps that you've used in the past and I've reviewed in the past, written or video-wise, the videos are usually, you have to download those when you want to watch them. It's not already pre-installed, which has its pluses and minuses. So it eats up storage space, but it's quicker access to the video when you want to watch it. For this thing, the videos are really nice. There's actually over 3 hours of video on this app. You launch the app, it has a great video of Fabio when you open the app for the first time, and you can replay that if you want to hear more. You scroll, and I should say that this app is horizontal. If I turn it, it doesn't change at all. So it's got this vertical scroll when it's in landscape mode on the opening screen. I click on one of the more recipes things here, and then it turns into a horizontal view. It's got all the trimmings that you would want on an app like this. You can save the recipes to a favorites folder. You can share it. You can post it on Facebook or Twitter. So it's got all that really nice stuff. The step-by-step instructions are really nice. You just swipe step 1, swipe again, step 2, until you complete the recipe. Fabio is great on camera. If you've never seen him, there's a reason he was a fan favorite on Top Chef. And so there's the recipes, and then there's also a section on this app for tips, and Fabio goes through a few tips for you.
What are we going to do with the potato peeler? Besides peeling potato, there is 1,000 different uses for a potato peeler. Like there is different 1,000 shapes for a potato peeler. This shape, this shape, this shape, this shape. These 4 are all in my kitchen. What I'm going to do is for potato peeler. I forget where I put it, and I always buy a new one, but the way to use it...
It's got a search function. Overall, it's a really well-designed app. It's really nice. There are a couple things that the size of the app is one of the things that is a little worrisome. So if you have say the base model of the iPhone 4, that only has 16 gigabytes, the iPhone 4, the base model. This app you could get less than 10 of these apps on that model. So that's one of those things that you might take into consideration. The second thing is this app, I mentioned there's an iPad version early on. It seems like this thing was built first for the iPad and then it was transferred over onto the iPhone, and because of that there's certain parts of this app where I really feel they could have done a better job of utilizing the real estate on the screen. There's a section where you're scrolling through your recipes and there's some spots where there should be thumbnails, and you don't get thumbnails of the food, which would be really nice. And some of the text is a little bit smaller than it needs to be. So outside of those things, it's really a great app. It works really well. It's very polished. You can tell that Bertolli really put some money behind this, and like I said, Fabio is a great talent and has a huge career ahead of him. So kind of jumping on that train early if you've never seen Fabio at work before. So overall, I really like this app. I think you will too, assuming you have that space on your phone. And because of that, I am actually giving this app a 4 out of 5. And before I go, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that the Toke Food App Awards, the 2011 Toke Food App Awards, are just around the corner. We are still taking apps, so if you're an app developer or if you have a company that has a food app, if you're not the developer itself, go to our website. It's free to enter. Go ahead and fill out the form. There's a link at the top of the website. Go ahead and do that, and we will be announcing the winners in December. So thank you so much, and tune in very shortly for the next app review.